Hello, fellers and fellas. Welcome back to Rocker Arm Garage. In today's video, we're going to be talking a lot about our Nova we got here. Those of you who know us
and know the Nova from Benton Speedway
in Benton, Missouri,
Rob Russell,
you guys know that you know a lot about the car. Some of you guys that are just now watching this don't know nothing about us.
No,
nothing about this.
No.
We're starting a YouTube channel about the car and about us. Pretty much everything we do on the car. That way you guys can watch us do whatever we want to the car. We should have started this a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Because as you could kind of...
We gotten a lot more progress done.
Car's pretty much got nothing on
We could throw it, slap it back together real quick and you can see how we've done it apart. But for you all who know the car and for you folks that are first time watching us on the car, last year on the 2025 season at the Benton Racetrack, we had the car there for most of the season. And we've done quite a bit of burnouts with the car and everything. And people who know the car know what it looks like and everything. Well, for this season of 2026 season, we're keeping the 402 big block in it and 400 turbo trans. And that all came out of a Winnebago motorhome back in 1972. So we are taking, as you can see, the motor and tranny is out of it, and we are upgrading.
Yes.
The 402.
Major upgrades.
Major upgrades. So.
Oh yeah, big upgrades.
Y'all will very much like it. Yes, it will be very, very fast. Still look the same on the outside of the body, as you can tell.
Now, I'm going to say something. I'm not going to spoil it just yet, but we have something in the works of what we're going to put on the 402 big block. I'm just going to say one thing you guys might catch on. Some of you guys know, but some of you guys don't know. It's in the form of a bottle. Okay? It's in the form of a bottle, and that's all I'm going to say right there.
I think they already know what that is.
Well, some people
For
don't
those gearheads out there, I think they know what the bottle is.
Bottle. But we're going to give you guys a little walk around of the car, show you guys what we are working with. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. She ain't pretty.
You have to excuse me here. I'm not quite steady with the camera yet. There it goes. It's a cell phone. So.
Oh, hello.
Zoom in on that right there.
We're going to show you around the car, show you all what we've been done to the car. They're not looking at you yet. They're looking at my face.
They can't see me? Well, I'm like, they can't see me right now?
There you go. Now you get to see my Fodger.
Do they see me?
Yes, they can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talk about the car.
So I'm going to give you guys a little walk around of the car. As you can see, the motor and tranny is out. The whole front of it is in pieces. We are going to be doing a lot of work to it because we're going to spoil it. The 402 is going to have about 1,000 horsepower. And of course, you got to build the car to be able to handle that horsepower, correct?
So we will have to put in, we're redoing the front suspension here, upper and lower control arm bushings, ball joints. We're getting rid of the old stoppers. Kind of like Flintstones, you know, put the foot on the ground to stop. Yeah, we're getting rid of these. And we're going to upgrade to full drilled and slotted disc brakes in the front for drag racing purposes. So we can stop a lot better. And then we're going to give the frame a nice good paint. We're going to get the firewall painted. We're going to throw a roll cage up in here. And we are going to put a window in it. Yeah, see? We are going to put a window in it. Yeah. We will have to put a windshield in it. All right, or we're going down the race car track and our face is going to do this. We don't want that. Of course not. I want to keep my cheeks on my face. So we are going to put a windshield in it, a window, fiberglass, something. We're going to put something in there. This is all going to stay the same. We're going to do some work on the rear end here as well. We're going to relocate the shocks on the outside of the leaf springs. We're going to move them on the inside of the leaf springs. We're going to open this up a little bit more. Up in here in the fender well area, we're going to open that up a little bit and things. And we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this stuff here. So
Don't know yet on that. He wants to fix it. I'm not really wanting to.
Okay.
We just gotta make it work it out.
Hey.
But.
We're gonna rock paper scissors it later.
Okay. Well, we know who's gonna win that.
Yeah.
But
we do have the gas tank out, as you can see. We got the gas tank out. We are putting a fuel cell in the trunk. Battery's gonna go in the trunk. Fuel cell in the trunk. We are gonna put some wheelie bars on it, so we don't do that. We just want to do a little bit. We don't want to do this because then we ain't doing nothing. We just sitting there. So we want to do this and go forward at the same time. So we want to race us that way. So we are gonna put a parachute. Maybe on it. Depends on how fast.
well, it depends on if these
Don't know how fast we're gonna be.
those can handle the speed.
So, do you want me to tell them what kind of goodies we're putting in the big block, or just kind of wait as we start building?
I think we'll wait.
The motor is at the machine shop.
Yes,
Being
it is.
bored
Yes,
right
it is
now.
not here right now.
It's not here.
All the guts are just spread out, as we can see right now. They're just everywhere.
So, there's the crankshaft. You want to get them on that?
I always showed them the crankshaft though. on
Hey,
it.
I'm back in the camera again. Hello.
But there's a lot of work we are doing to the car.
Oh, guess what? Show them that. Show them this. Let me get the soda off of there.
He wants me to show you this. I don't know why, but he just wants me to. Okay? Just look at it and see what you guys think. Well, I guess. This is a 327.
Little nasty. Little nasty.
He says a little.
A lot nasty. As nasty as I can make it, build it. Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, it's a nasty motor. I've seen this thing run. It is built. He built this, and boy, it's bad.
Now, we're going to try to put this, as we're working on the one here behind us, we're going to also try and stab this with a 350 turbo. Where is it? It's here somewhere. We'll find it.
It's over there somewhere.
We got a 350 turbo. Oh, there it is. Way over there in the corner. Right over there on the shelf. Way over here. I'll point to it. Stuck the training over here. There's the transmission. I'll point to it. Right here.
I think they can see it.
Okay.
I think they can see it.
That's the 350 turbo. We're going to stab that behind that 327. And we are going to stab that in the El Camino. And as he calls it, what? What do you call the El Camino?
El Camino?
No, you named it.
I don't remember what I named it.
Shamika?
No, the Shimiko is what you call the Chevelle one, the ones with the Chevelle front end, El Camino in the back. That's what I call them. Anyway, but originally, guys, he wanted to put that in this, but I said no because I want big block. I want big, not small. Small is good, but I don't own a big block vehicle, so I wanted one, and we got that now. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is our first video, so we hope it goes well, and I hope you guys like
And subscribe
to us on the car. We're going to update you and do everything. The motor, we're going to show you the goodies when we start putting it together. Not really now.
Like, you see the motor, like some people, we're going to do, our videos are going to be quite lengthy. Because we're not going to cut, we're at this stage here now, and then when it comes back on, oh, the motor's already in it. Well, how did you get from here to there? So we're going to try to keep our videos as much learning for you so you can see what all goes into doing something like this. This is just something you just don't do on a weekend. This is something that takes time, measuring, welding, get everything set right to where you go straight down that track. You don't veer off left or right. Anything's possible, but
Yeah. And another thing, my dad likes to talk a lot, so he'll probably doing a lot of the talking.
Sorry.
He likes to talk. But what we are doing to the car as of right now is we are getting the front of it, the engine bay, all torn off. Clean up. We're going to take everything off the subframe. We're going to get the subframe all painted. We're going to get the firewall all nice and black. Because what I want the car to look like, it's going to look rusty and crusty on the outside, but when you come and there's supposed to be the hood lights here, you pop it open, you open the hood, and nice and shiny.
Bling bling.
We want nice and shiny. And we are going to
look at it, hurts your eyes type of thing. Oh, I can't see it.
And we're going to do a lot of old school type of things to the car because I'm not much new school. I don't really much on the LS's. That's why I went with the big block. We're going to take the original upper control arms and we're going to drill some holes to lighten them up.
They still keep the strength integrity in them. That's old school. And the frame, we're going to notch out some more holes in the frame. On the wrinkle points for the crash purposes, we will keep them structurally sound. We will get holes to where, you know, it's still going to be strong. It's still going to be safe on us.
Yeah.
And stuff. So we are keeping the original frame on the front of the car. We're putting subframe connectors on the car. We're going to put a roll cage in the chat. I think I've already went over that. But the problem we was having here, which you all didn't see, was our steering boxes right here. And our headers are...
It's the one right there.
That one?
Yeah, it's that one. He's got to dig it out, of course.
Because we're going to show you something. This is...
Yeah, like he was saying, it was a debate between me and him on this. I like the Novas. They're lightweight. They're really good cars, but there's one problem I don't really like. Their steering box is located in the back. And when you're trying to fit big old honking headers,
big as we can put on here,
in a big block, they kind of start, well, let me show you. Oh,
that's just nasty. That's terrible.
You kind of got to make room for them. Now, this was a power steering car.
Yeah, a little dent right there. Right there. Right there's a dent.
That was different. That's from hitting the ground.
Yeah, we're going to fix those too. You know, you can do a little bit of painting like this. It won't hurt too much. When we first got these headers, we got a deal on these headers from a guy in Illinois. And we went out there and saw them. These are tuned headers. Every tube is the same length. That's why you see the bends. That's why you see all the bends a certain way, because all the tubes, if you were to stretch them out, they'd be all the same length. Those are called tuned headers. They're better for tuning the engine and everything like that. Other headers would be like this runner goes from here to here. Bam, boom. And that, you know, and of course this one's longer. Those are okay. But when we got the headers and picked them up, my son said, well, I'm not going to put them on right away, Dad. Okay. Well, you know, 2 or 3 days come by, the weekend's going to be here, and I'll help you. Well, next thing I know, I'm in the house, I'm hearing this tinging sound. Ting, 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 ting. And I know that sound distinctively. Sounds just very distinctively. So, when you take a ball peen hammer, and you start hitting the headers, it makes it a distinctive sound. I heard that inside my house, which is about 30 feet away, 40 feet away from the garage. And I mean, they weren't just little taps, they were hammer taps. I knew he was banging on the headers with a hammer to make clearance for the steering box in here and this over here. And I was like, son, we're going to grind this, we're going to grind that, we're going to cut this, we're going to cut that. We're going to make these headers so these headers flow. Some pinion will be okay. But a lot of pinion, no, you restrict down airflow going through that tube and on that manifold, that pistons there. So we're going to fix these headers. We're going to give them a brand new paint job on them, make them look good.
But that's where the debate went in. You can put a Camaro subframe on the 73 Novas. It takes the power steering that was normally...
Let me move this.
That is normally back here, and they're up here, which is what I like. I wanted to do that, but then Dad we were debating about it. The Camaro subframes are lighter, but they're not as strong. We've looked at this frame here on the Nova, and it's a lot beefier and stronger than the Camaro. So we just had a debate on big old debate. And then we just went with, we're going to keep the subframe that's in it, and we're just going to get a non-power steering box. Because the only thing I want on this engine is an alternator. That's it. No water pump, no power steering, none of that. Just alternator
Yeah.
that's able to charge the car. Well, we got a lot of talking in. We got a lot of stuff to do, so let's get to work.
We're going to set the phone back up on the tripod, and you're going to see us do a little bit of working here as we go.
We might have the little torpedo heater on because it is cold and
in the shop.
Fingers are getting a little stiff.
You might.
Electrical tools do not like
you
cold
will
weather.
See us working, but you won't be able to hear much. So
we'll try to talk and be able to let you guys hear us working on the car. But my goal, what's our goal?
What, today?
Yeah, we always have first part of the video we were going to say.
Our goal is to try to get something done today. Try and get something done. Let me take my glasses off. Oh, hey, I can see you now. Okay. The goal today is get the frame stripped down, get the frame cleaned up, take the firewall, clean it down. We're going to patch up some holes here and there from like where the AC box used to be at on the firewall. We're going to cover that up with some metal and some stuff. Make it drag race ready, and we're going to give that a good. We're using a. Did you see it?
He's looking for the paint.
Well, it's not really a paint. Well, I guess it is a paint, but if you can put it on with a paintbrush, you can put it on.
That's a mess.
Oh, here it is. Right here. Let me put my glasses on. I could probably find it now. Oh, there it is. We're going with some of this rust preventive paint. It's a PR15 semi-gloss. Says it right there. It's going to be glossy, but this stuff you can go like if we just knock down this rust right here, no, we can't do that. But this right here, we just blow it down, wipe it off. We put this right over it, and this stuff will eat into that rust, eat into the metal. It's almost as good as powder coating, just about.
It's just a cheaper way.
I've used this stuff before on another car. Spray on or brush on. No need to remove rust before applying. You put it right on there, and it's like a hammer. You hit it with a hammer, it won't chip. It's really durable. It's strong. It keeps its luster. It keeps its shine. Like I said, we went with a semi-gloss here. That's what we're going to go with. I got 2 little bottles. We'll probably have to order some more to where we can do the frame and the firewall there. So that stuff. So yeah.
I got a question. Is this little can going to be able to do a lot of this?
What did I just say?
I don't know.
They know. I just said it. I said I may have to order some more. So I don't know how far this is going to go. Because we got to do this, and that.
Well, I mean, we could just cheap because one thing me and my dad like, we are cheap.
No. Sometimes we are. Don't look better with my glasses on or off on camera. That's better. This one? Or this one? Okay.
We are cheap. I'm being serious because we have barely any money. I mean, we have money, but we barely put any money into the car. I got the car. I traded for the car, and that's how I got the Nova. Was I traded for something? So we spent like no money on the car.
I was going to hold it so you can talk.
He wants to hold it.
I'm holding it. I might get a little nervous because I'm getting old. Okay, I'll quit shaking now. Okay, here we go.
We traded for the car, and that's how we got the car. And at first, I wasn't going to do anything. Hey, focus it on me. Okay, focus.
I was just checking.
It works.
I was just checking to see how much time we were talking.
19
wait a minute.
minutes. We've been talking for about 19 minutes.
Well, 19 minutes there. Oh, I got to get my glasses
Hey.
Okay. Okay. Be serious. We got to be serious now. Okay.
Car's rough. I told you that. You kind of seen the outside, but you haven't seen the back part of it. That's how I got it so cheap. And at first, I was just going to put it off to the side and...
Oh, no. Back on you. Okay. All right. I'll do it right this time. I'll do it better.
Give me it.
I strayed a little bit.
Sorry, my dad's, he's getting old and he ain't listening. His hearing's going deaf. So, let me show you the... Now, the outside's not that bad. I mean, you can see where there's a lot of Bondo. But it's...
Bad. That's bad right there. Yeah, I don't like it. This, no, 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 no. Okay, ready? Shabam!
This is where most of the rust is. You can see daylight. I already patched that side.
Oh my gosh.
And probably I'm going to say, you're building this into a dragster and you have that much rust? How are you going to do that? Easy. Roll cage.
Weight reduction.
Yeah, it's weight reduction.
Yes.
Rust is weight reduction. The more rust you have, the more weight you lose. Unless you have people that weigh a lot.
Hey,
But
I heard that. I don't weigh that much.
we've tested that. We've tested that theory.
I'm fluffy.
We tested that theory.
See? Look, I'm fluffy. See? I'm fluffy. Floopy.
Gonna set you guys back on the tripod here. Nope.
Let's see. We've been making adjustments here. Let's see. Look, sit back. I guess see the car, not you. Yeah, you're going to be in the car.
We're going to tell you guys a lot about what we buy and what we have and what we don't have. We have a lot of stuff for this, so that's why a lot of it's going to be cheap. But
I'm in the camera again. Sorry. Yeah.
Comment down below if you like my dad being in the video.
Hello.
Because he apparently likes to be on the camera. Well, we're going to turn.
How do I look? Oh, okay. Back on him. Okay.
We're going to turn the heater on. We're going to get some work done on it. Hopefully, my goal is to have everything off the frame and get most of the firewall and possibly start painting the firewall.
Here's my glasses. I've been looking for it. Right here. I see much better now.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to work.
Following me for
I have to turn the
it.
heater
I'm going
on.
to turn the heater on. Can you all still hear us? Okay.
I'll be looking something. Just adjust you guys just a little bit. You guys good? You guys can see? Yeah. There you guys go. Now you got a little close-up view of what we're doing to the car.
What are these bolts on?
Those are the same line right here.
Okay.
Zip-on bags.
Right here. I got some new ones.
Another thing, if you're ever working on an old car or you're
Rebuilding or
anything,
restoring.
pretty much anything,
Or restoring.
and you're taking bolts off and you don't want to lose where they're going, well, it depends. Ziploc bags. Take these, put that bolt in there, mark where it goes, that way you'll never lose the bolt.
Throw them in a box.
Because we've done that before.
It takes longer to put it back together.
It sucks, you can't find the bolts. So we're going to do a lot of that, marking the bolts. We are taking a lot of stuff off the front end. So, Ziploc bags, good. Do you have to get the big ones?
These have washers on them.
I know where that one's bolt up.
Okay, good.
There we go. You can't get that off if you get a vice grip. This just is.
We got my strip garage in the house.
Yeah, I tried that. I tried to fit that in there. You can't.
Well, let me see what I can do. Hey, don't forget your blue gloves. I got my blue gloves.
It's gonna be flat.
my big hands. I wanted to try and put them on, they wouldn't fit.
He's got them sausage fingers.
Really? You had to tell them that?
Yeah.
We'd like to keep that to ourselves. Okay. Oh, where's my light? For my head? Got it over there?
Gotta find it.
This never got charged.
He forgot to charge it.
There.
This no charge?
It'll work. Okay, get the impact ready.
Get it?
Hold on. I gotta tighten it up. I gotta tighten it up. Right. Hold it.
It's just spinning.
Hold on. Okay. Still spinning, ain't it?
Yeah.
Right. Got the new key in there. Don't step on me.
Get you guys over here.
I forgot the little bottle. Okay.
Got stuff kind of in the way here. Right now we're trying to get the shock off. Because we're tearing apart the suspension on it, and the shock's kind of being hard. It doesn't want to come off. Being a paper bug. Sorry guys, not moving you guys. Just trying to get you guys a good angle of us working on it. Hot in there. Okay. It's in there. There it is. There's the. Where are you? Oh, there's the bolt. As you can see what just happened, you can't see it, but I'll tell you. They have little clips on the bottom that hold the shock mount in. It's very common on old cars. They tend to break, and that's just what happened. So we gotta use vice grips to get the bolt off. If we can't, we'll go to plan B, which is grinder. These shocks are junk anyway. They don't even do anything on the car anymore. You have to cut it to be fine. That's a lot better. That's a lot better for you guys. So what we are doing to the front end, taking all this off because we're about to have 1,000 horsepower. So drum brakes, no E. So we're going to get rid of these and put disc brakes in the front. And we're going to paint the frame. And we're going to make everything look new. That way, when you open the hood, it looks nice. As you can see on that side, and the bolt came out just like that. See, that's what you want. The other side wasn't so great, so that's gonna be hard. you guys. Gotta take my gloves off, I can't. You guys can see what happened, that broke. That's what we gotta deal with right now. So, to get the shock out. But you guys, back up.
It's always, it's always a good idea before you start on anything, what bolts you know you're going to get, loosen up and unturn, broke loose. Soak them down with penetrating oil first. You want to do it a day ahead of time or early in the morning and come back that evening. That penetrating oil to get in there and to help loosen things up for you, make things a lot easier for you. We didn't soak these, but since it already had oil and stuff on them, we figured that they would be loose. But in this case, it's broke. Now we got to deal with it.
Yep. There you go.
Can you get a bite on it?
I can. I gotta get it in there. Get around.
Hey, show the camera. Vice grips work every time.
These are those little clips that hold the bottom shock out, and
Vice grips work on everything.
not everything, but
See how these shots are. Go show the boat.
these are the factory ones that I ran with the big block. Yeah.
No, your light. On your light. On the camera. Back there.
They don't do nothing. That's supposed to go up, and it's not. They're junk. Being we're replacing these, we don't really need to keep the hardware because most shocks do that, so throw them away. Alright.
Now I'll go once we get ready to get
So, bring you guys down here. So, on the old cars here, you have this. That is your spring and coil spring. These are compressed very tight. So, in order to get these out, you need to get this tool because we're doing it the smart way. Now, there's multiple ways you can do it, but this is the safer and smarter way to do this.
Now how this works, you loosen it up. Loosen up this tool. We need to get these out first. Get those out first. Those are the jam nuts we put in there to stiffen these springs up for the big block, because the big block, these aren't big block springs. And we are going to modify these to work for the big block. We're going to do the old school method by heating them up and stretching them about 6 or 7 inches. So that'll make them, stiffer. And if that don't work, then we'll put in some beefier ones for a big block. Okay. Get the extension ready.
Get you guys. Get you guys kind of in here.
Twist them out.
So right there, you guys see the spring, and we'll show you what we're all doing.
Okay. You don't have an extension there. We don't need them very long. There might be one in the truck.
I don't think there's one in here.
He's went to go get a, turn my light off. Can you see? and they'll get tighter as you go with them. To get them out, you just got to unscrew them the opposite way of putting them in there. So, and then we can put the tool in there and compress these springs, and then we can sit here and unloosen this upper ball joint and pop them out and get the spring out of there. So, like I said, there are multiple ways. There's multiple ways that you can get these out, but this is the safer and easiest way to do it. Hello.
It's getting a bit toasty in here now.
Yeah, I can't get that in there. We're gonna have to get a short extension or something. We'll have to find something somewhere.
I'm looking.
I don't know. We've been rearranging the shop here and see whether we can get the car in here to work on it. We're in the process of this year building a bigger and better shop on the property. It'll be about a 60 by 120 shop. So, because we're tight in here, we get one car. Oh, there it is. It was on there the whole time. I didn't see it.
He's just trying to be funny.
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way and let you do this. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. All right. That's how you do it. Yeah, every time it comes out, just push it out.
These are an old school way to like stiffen your springs on here.
Stiffen up the spring, so that is definitely old school. All right.
We had to do that because being these springs aren't for a big block, this originally had a 350 in it. We upgraded to a bigger motor. Of course, it's going to want to weigh the front end down.
Yeah, sure did that all right. All right. All right. Hey, we gotta get some music going in here for our viewers. What kind of
can't
music?
really do that. We'll get copyrighted. Yes, that is a thing on YouTube. You can get copyrighted for music.
What? I can't listen to 70s and 80s music.
I don't know. I have to figure that out.
Are you shitting me?
And you also can't say a whole bunch of cuss words on YouTube.
Oh, sorry. Are you shooting me? I didn't say the IT word.
Still gets banned though.
What? I said shoot. I didn't say the it word. We can't listen to no music in the background, like a little, like some Nickelback or some Chevelle, Kiss. Can't do none of that. I think that is really wrong.
It's YouTube. You gotta listen. You gotta follow what they want.
What are you doing up there?
Get some moving, some things. Get to work.
Well, we gotta show them how to work this tool.
I guess he needs my help, guys.
I don't know how to work it, but I think it goes up inside this hole here where the spring was at, where my fingers are at.
Yeah.
So.
There's, you can't get it from on top of this. You have to get it from the bottom.
Well, it's all covered up. All right. Well, just bear with me, folks. If I can even get this one in the hole, I'll be darned.
I think I know how you gotta get that in there. Let me see.
Let me take the whole thing off.
Because I think you gotta shove it through in here somewhere.
Get the whole thing unscrewed. You unscrew that. It's taking forever. My arthritis is kicking in. I can't work my hands anymore.
What happens when you get old, your fingers don't want to work. Like they should. So I'll get that in there first. So, and then we'll worry about, oh, I can turn my light back on so I can see now. Hey, there we go. That helps. Okay, this I'll have to shove up in the hole there. It's up underneath here. You can't see it because it's not in camera view. But this is how you have to do it. Get this up in here and move this around. I get my fingers up in there. Here's the right way. Ah.
There you go, guys. Now you can see it better.
This is really not going well. I cannot.
Want me to take a gander at it? Want me to take a little gander at it?
Just wait a minute. It's just the way this is made. This is. They're kind of narrow. The springs aren't really real big, and the opening down here on the lower control arm is not big enough to get this in there. I can get it in there, but then I can't get the arm to come down because the springs are. This ain't gonna work.
Can I take a gander at it?
I think we may have to put your spacer thing back in there because we could get it in here and then drop it down and get it in there to where it needs to be at. But you can try it.
Let the younger generation gander at it.
All right. Yeah, they could be a
So
bugger.
is this supposed to go like this in there?
Uh-uh.
How's that supposed to go? Because I got it to
It
go.
goes like this, so where it hooks up to your coil spring. And I screw this in and it pulls it down. So
He's gonna get out of the way. I might figure this out. It's a little different. This is not. Is this for?
yes, they make different kinds. That's just what they had that I can use.
Well, what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pry one between here to get
Well,
this.
still,
to
we'll
shut.
go ahead and put that wedge back in there then.
That's hard.
We'll put some penetrating oil on it. Choke it down or put some spray on
I
it.
will try a pry bar first. There you go.
Well, I do have a porta tire that'll spread, but I can't get it in there. No.
All
I don't know what you're gonna do with the camera after this. A little more than that. A little more. I got it started. We just need to get it in the rest of the way. Alright, let's go. Alright, can you get another angle?
Maybe.
Possibly. Let me see, I don't think I can get, well, let me see if I can get an angle down there. I can get this. I had that porta power. That would work good.
Let's see. Here. It's in a little. That's what we're fighting with. Trying to get that in there. It's being very hard. Because I don't think this is the kit. It's for this design, but I don't think it's quite for the older stuff.
For this old. It is, but this string's just not quite big enough around. And the slot down here for this to fit up into is not big enough. So I would have to go and get a different brand or a different one of these spring compressor tools that's made a little different that would slide up in there. That would work. But I think once we get this in there, then we can move it around where we need to, and it'll work. So we just need to get that part in there. We just need to, I had my porta power spreader, but I don't know where it's at the moment to get in there to open that up to where we can get that in there. So we're going to have to do it a different way. So we'll still be safe about it. Get one of my longer bars, the big bars that we got. Like the tire bars or the big pry bar I got. Where's the big pry bar I got at?
That I don't know.
It's here somewhere.
Yeah. Well.
Look at.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We still gotta get the ones in there.
I know. Okay, spread it down a little bit more. Oh, here we go. There it is. All right, twist it on up.
Once we get this off, guys, it'll be smooth sailing getting the rest of it all torn apart. So once we get this out, I'll start tearing this side apart, and he'll start working on that side, getting that spring compressed. That way, we can get this front end torn apart, hopefully, tonight.
All right, give me that. One.
Full time.
No, we need this. We got that right there. I need the impact gun.
What size is the bolt?
Here, take it with you. I got the impact gun down here. I just need a. Where we can get that all up in there. Now this is a really tight fit on this thing. That's weird.
Suck it. Here you go.
Just be patient when you're doing stuff like this. You gotta be careful. So. proper tool does make the job easier. Let's see what this does. It looks like that's in the spot, dude. In there.
Can't tell.
Give me a hammer. Let's see if I can get that to go slide in there a little bit more.
Well, big or small?
That's good.
Sorry, guys. You guys got moved.
What?
The camera got moved a little bit.
Sorry. Let's see what this does here. We got plenty of room up here. That's not going to bottom out, is it, up there? It shouldn't anyway. Hopefully it don't.
Ooh. I think it's you're compressing it the up way now.
Now we need to turn it a little bit more.
It's starting to compress, but then something happened. I can't quite sure what happened. I think it came off of one of the things and went down.
Let's see if we can get this to turn it. Gotta go up with it. Now this needs to go up in there, up to the next one. Yeah, that's what's wrong. Let's see if we can do it here. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's see. There we go. All right. Much better now. All right. Let's try this now.
Let's see if I can move this up and down. Very little. Well, I think that might be good for now. Because these are known for killing people. Because these have a lot of stress on them. And these can lean out and kill somebody.
They could it'll push out on you. Give me a pair of dikes real quick. So I can get this.
Now he is working on getting
Ball joint.
the top ball
Upper
joint.
ball joint, sorry. Upper ball joint.
Can't quite see it because this is in the way, but it's right there.
May just have to just do it with them on there. We're gonna place them anyway.
There we go. Yeah, some of them tend to not want to come out.
Well, we're just gonna do it the old way. There it is.
There we go. Here, I can get it on this side. See? Got the cotter pin coming out. Then you just pull it out like
Throw
that.
it away.
We're gonna replace these, so
Throw
we just throw it
Don't
away.
need it. All right, give me let's see here. Give me looks like an 18 mil. 18
Yeah.
mil.
The
Pocket.
It's not
What?
standard.
Oh, standard, sorry. That's right, everything's all standard on this. SAE, folks.
Now, do you want half or the?
Well, give me a wrench. You got wrenches? If you have a socket, I'll need a swivel. I need a swivel because I can't get on this straight on this with anything straight. This will work here. Just give me the ratchet, I guess. I can. Ratchet.
Can't guys quite see it, sadly. Oh, there you go. Got to break that loose.
Ow!
Car scratched him.
Tore a hole in my shirt.
Nope.
I'm bleeding. But I'm bleeding right now.
There you go.
Ouch! That hurt. Okay, get a ball press. Grab one up there. You have to pull the box. Pull it down there.
This is this big old box. Dad, would you care to tell them what this box is? He just sometimes he ignores me, guys. Voila.
This is a tie rod for ball joints separator. These are called forks. Grab your right fork that you need. I'm at angles, so I'm just going to use my pry bar. You stick it in, wedge it in here. And you got to hit it really hard with a hammer. I'll just get it started and I'll have my son. Ow, I just hit myself. All right, I have bad elbows. I have carpal tunnel in my elbow. All right, son. There you went. Oh, she had a little tension on there. Get the, where's that floor jack at? Right here. Grab the floor jack. Get the floor jack. There's still a little tension on that spring there. I don't know if I can tighten her up a little bit more or not. Let me see if I can tighten her up a little more.
Now,
I think we got her now.
normally, if you were to unbolt this and just do what he did without doing that, this would launch down very hard because there's stress on it.
And it can push out on you and hurt you. All right, go ahead and jack this up a little bit.
You always shack it up that way. If it ever were to come loose or something would break,
Keep going.
it wouldn't risk coming out.
Keep going. Keep going. Hold it. Hold it.
See how it went up? That means that has been compressed to where now you can lift it up.
Apart properly.
And see, you didn't take the nut off because you don't want to take the nut off until you get a jack
bust
under
that
there.
loose. All right, hold on. I should be able to lift this up. There you go. All right, put the nut back on there. Put the nut on there.
Hula. Now he's got to get this bottom one off to where we get the drum brake set up off. And then we can let this down to get that out.
No, you can go ahead and lower it down. Let's go slow. Lower it down slow.
Okay.
Lower the jack down slow, and that should drop down enough to where that spring can come out. So, keep on coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. There he is. There you go. Well, folks, that's how you get that out of there. That's under some high tension there, folks. So make sure you always have proper tools and equipment when doing stuff like this. Old, new, it don't matter. You know, it's got to be. You know, we got jack stands here. We got the spring compressor here to do its job, and that come out safe. Now, if you wouldn't have had this in doing this, and you let this down, I've seen guys have a jack under there, and they loosen that up, and when they do, the whole thing's shot up, frame shot off, that come off the floor, the jack stands and everything that got hurt, broke her leg. The spring could slide out and pop out in your chest. You break your collarbone or shoulder or bust your face open, and a lot of damage. So this right here, this is a lifesaver. You can either buy one, keep for your toolbox, or you can go to your local O'Reilly store, which is where I got this one at, and loaned it out. And we're you know, I have got one somewhere, just can't find it. But I was able to go do this, and we're going to do the other side and get this torn apart. So then all you got to do to press it and get it out, I got to get up. I'm getting old. Oh, I can't. I'm not young anymore. I can't bend my legs like that. Okay. All right, folks, don't laugh too hard. Okay. Okay.
I kind of forgot to mention we are an hour and 10 minutes in to the video.
Well, if you put it on YouTube, I'll watch it. I would be glad
Our
to watch
videos are going to quite a bit be long because we're going to show you a lot of process. Because a lot of people, some videos out there, they'll go in and be
They'll
like,
just cut things out. They'll cut a lot of things out.
you know,
We're not putting nobody down, but I have watched a lot of shows and a lot of stuff, and they'll be talking like we are. Well, we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to do that. We got to send this off to powder coating, and then the next thing you do when they come back onto the frame, it's all bare metal. When they come back to the frame on next frame, it's already powder coated. Well, how did they get to that? How did they do that? What machine did that? What process was that being done? You know, and a lot of things are being left out. I know videos need to be short and stuff, but this stuff is not short, guys. This stuff takes a long time to do.
because not everyone will show you that how hard that is. Some people will just be like, I got to put this in there, and then boom, it's already in there.
And it's done. And we're showing you the process of how to do it, and see how these hooks are. These hooks grab a hold of the spring up here. I would have liked to have gotten it further up, but it did it. This has little grooves in it, and it gets a hold of the bottom part of this leaf spring, this coil spring. You'll see when I compress this and release it how much this spring's here, this spring will come up down to about here now, somewhere in there, you know, because I've got a lot of tension on it. But if we would have gotten it up there, it would have been a lot better. But this, it did its job. It did what it's supposed to do. I'm not hurt. You know, I'm going to do the other side the same way. And we just back it off the same way we put it on. Oh, always stand clear of your fingers. It's just part of the job. You'll get smashed, you'll get banged on and cut, just like I put a hole in my shirt, and I feel the blood running down my arm right now because I got it caught right here on this rusty piece of metal. Okay, here we go. I didn't mark that, did I? That's where we started at. There you go. We didn't measure, but you get the idea.
They could see in the video when it was small. Now it has been grown.
Oh yeah, it was like down here. Yeah. That's what that's for. That's to compress. It's to compress this so you can get that out and be safe about it. And then you slide that out. Well, this will come right out of there. The idea, see this hole here? In here. You know, pan over here. See that hole right there? This wasn't big enough to get it. If that was just a little bit bigger, we wouldn't have had to deal with a fight with it like we did. I can't get it out. It went in there. I can get it out. I need a lift. There. No matter what I did, I couldn't slide it in this way first because then I couldn't get these to bend because the spring's in the way. The spring's in the way. So if that was just another quarter inch here, another quarter inch there, this would have slid up in there no problem. Well, that's the way it's designed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. But we had to, get it in this way, and we got it. We got it done. So this is good to go.
So,
and when we go to put these back in, of course, this will all be cleaned up and painted. Your spring, well, fine, be that way. Just pop off. It's going to pop you off anyway. Just decide to come off anyway. Okay. These are really small springs, and they're close together. Big blocks, because big block weighs probably another 800 pounds. 500 to 1,000 pounds, in between that range. I don't know the exact weight, but big block motors weight is significantly more than a small block Chevy does. Considerable amount of weight. So this had a 350 in it from the factory car, 350 car. It had small block springs. Now, I don't know. I may be stepping over here, but I don't think they put big blocks in Chevelles.
Novas.
No, sorry. Back up there, scratch that. Not Chevelle, sorry. I don't believe they put big blocks in Novas.
They did.
They did?
Yes, they did put big blocks in Novas, but they quit doing it in 73. 73 was last year for the big block, for the Novas.
Okay. Well, this is a 73, but like I said, it is not a big block car. Well, we're drag racing it. It is never going to see the street, but it's just going to be drag racing only. Maybe you get on the street for some parades, or maybe go to some car shows, with it and stuff like that. But anyway, these are small block coils, springs. Now, big blocks will be significantly bigger, and there will be less gaps. There'll be more of a gap in between here, and that's a lot stiffer, stronger spring to hold the weight of a big block and stuff. So I wish we would have been able to show you what the stance was when all this was together, but we weren't able to. We didn't get that way, to get that far. So, all right, that's one is out.
Now,
it don't matter. This is left or right. It does not matter. There's some pitting on these. I'm sorry to interrupt. There's some pitting on these. We will clean these up, and we can old school this. We can heat these up with a torch and like here, here, and here, and stretch these. That will work to a point. When I do heat these up, I'm going to take away some of the strength of these springs. They're going to look all distorted, like all mangled up. But we can stretch these out to about, probably another 3 or 4 inches, and then that will sit there and give us our stance we need when the big block is in here and stuff. And if they're too high on there, they do make a tool that will go in here, and we can compress these down to get the stance that we need and stuff. But this can go either way, and there is a low spot here in the arm to where that will sit in there perfectly. There's a low spot right here where this notch will sit in that the lower control arm, so it sits in there right in the factory spot where it's supposed to go. If you set it over like this, it's going to be, this step is going to be on this high side, and it's going to want to bind the spring. And when it's up in there and it hits bumps, it's going to make a popping sound or something like that. It just won't feel right and won't ride right. But this has the low spot there as it curls up. This is high here and it's low there. You want to line this up with that low spot right there. All right, let's get this.
So, my dad, he's going to move on to the other side to start getting that spring.
Well, we got this
compressed.
part to pop off here real quick.
I can do that.
Oh, okay. You want me to do the hard stuff? Thank you.
Well, you're the one that has more experience.
Experience. Close enough. Okay. Let me get over there. I gotta crawl over there. Sorry about this, folks. Would you get out of my way? I'm going over here now. I'm crawling. Okay. I might need your help, so don't go too far. All right, give me my goodies. Oh, do you want a light to shine up right here so you can see, or they can see okay? And they see okay? Like put a light right there, or can you put a light on your phone on?
No, I could. Maybe get you guys in here, nice. There you go. You guys can see. I have a light for my head. I just gotta figure out where I put it.
Is it on my head?
No, it's over here.
Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, my dad's gonna go ahead and get that spring compressed on that side, and I'm gonna show you how this gets all put together. So, sorry guys. We got upper control arm here, lower control arm, then you got all the spindle components. I gotta get this off of here because we're not gonna keep the drums on it. We're gonna go with disc, and I need to get the bottom one off and get the top one off. Get some other little things taken apart too. So. It's gonna be a little bit loud because he's gonna be over there doing some things.
Hey, you know when I soak these over here on the lower bottom of the pool or bottom of the shock, remember how I sprayed them down there before we was working on this side? Guess what? That stuff worked. We didn't break this side. That does work. You spray stuff down before you start on it. Where's that big ratchet you had for this springs? For these spring blocks? Spring block with extension on it.
I'm looking.
Half-inch ratchet. Big half-inch ratchet.
It's right here.
Yeah, so if I can get this angle.
Okay, so let's get this off here.
Ow! I'm okay. I'm not hurt.
Just to cut those out of the way. Oh, there we go. You can see, guys.
That was just one of these popping out on my side. Am I in your view? Okay. Don't need that no more.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. There we go. Got a little bit different position here. Kind of make it easier.
Well, nothing's easier than everybody do it. Shit. I got that one. Oh, that's too loose. Oh, where did that socket go? That was too small. Where's that socket, son, up there on top of the shock that we used for that nut on top of the shock? You know where that socket's at? I don't see it down here. It's that 9/16. That 9/16. Thank you.
You can see how it's taking me a little bit to try to get this cotter pin out. Zoom you guys in just a little bit more. There you go. You can see how hard it is for me to get this cotter pin out. It's very rusty. It's very crusty in there. A lot of people leave that out. It takes a while. I get that. But,
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Dad, watch your language.
Pardon my French. Getting too old for this shoot.
Get this in there. Hammer that down. Trust me, guys. I'll get this out.
All right, hold on.
You got a punch?
Hold it. Let me show you something. All right.
Give me a punch.
No, you don't. Give me a socket that'll fit that, all right? I'm going to show y'all something. Old school.
I can get it out. I just need a
No,
punch.
no, you don't. It's in there. You're going to be fighting it more than you're going to. We're going to replace the ball joint anyway, okay? So let me show you something. There's a socket that'll fit that.
It was that stubby one. Check that one.
No, that's just bigger on the bottom.
Okay.
Tops are bigger than the bottom. The tops are smaller than the bottom. Bottoms are bigger, have bigger nuts on them. Bigger. Yeah, bigger. I don't like these coveralls. They don't fit right. Oh my gosh. Well, give me an impact socket. I bought a set. It looks like it's 7/8 on the big sockets there, if we got one here for it, so.
Got 5/8, 11/16, 13/16.
There'll be a 7/8 there. Unless it's missing.
Got it.
Because it was missing one when I bought the set, so. That's why I got it for like $10. You got a longer extension? Other than that short one?
No, that's the only one I got.
The only got that short one?
Here's another shirt.
Oh yeah, well, two short one. Now, you got the camera on it. Okay. Well, back up, you're getting all blurry there. Yeah.
I had it zoomed in that way, they can see.
Well, that's good right there. Okay. You can see how he was fighting this cotter pin right here. We're going to replace these ball joints, okay? So, if perhaps you were going to replace and
if you weren't going to replace, yes, there's rust all over the car. If you were not going to replace this ball joint and you had this problem, you cannot do this. You still could probably do it, but I would advise not to, because then you're going to damage the nut. You're going to damage the thread on the ball joint. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this socket, since he's got both these corners broken off. We're going to sit there and push this socket down on there. You know, okay. Get a extension that you don't care nothing about. You know, look, you beat on it. Can't get quite a straight shot on that, so let me see here. I know I can get an extension. Give me a 3/8 extension there. There we go. We're on there now. Now we just need a swivel. You got a swivel?
No, I do not, sadly. I do not have a swivel there.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do this manually. So you can take your pry this off. It'll just cut them, the threads. It'll sit there and just cut them right off. Sorry, my big sausage fingers are in the way. So it'll just sit there and cut this right off through here. The threads of that bolt will just cut them, that cotter pin right off of there. And it'll just pick it right off. And then, yeah, if you want to take a punch or a chisel, after you get it off, you can put it up in a vise and take a chisel or a punch, not a chisel, a little punch, and get the rest of that cotter pin out of there.
But being that we're replacing these, we really don't care.
So we can leave that in there. So. All right, here we go, folks. That's a little tight there. See, now that broken cotter pin, you can see, oh, there we go. Now you can see how it broke right off, or it just cut them right off. And see, we didn't even damage the thread on this nut. This nut didn't even get damaged at all. And you could put a tracer down there, clean it up, and reuse this nut. Perfect. But that's what happens if you break cotter pins and get a lot of rust in there. Instead of trying to beat them out with a punch and spend all that time, you already got the ends broke off. Just put your socket on there, back it out, leave it in there, and go. You know. So now just put this wedge in here. And, pop right off. There it is. Hey, hey. Yeehaw.
And of course, just like he said.
Oh yeah. Oh, these are bad. These are shot. These are probably.
I think they were. So now, let's just get that out of the way. All I got left, take off this side, is
spray her down.
Upper control arm,
Yeah.
lower control arm, that little bracket. And then we'll continue on that side, and we'll probably be done for tonight. Get the whole front all torn apart and stripped. Yeah.
Well, they seen us do this side, folks. Give me the camera here. Can you see me? Can you see me? You don't have to zoom in. I look ugly. Zoom in on me. All right.
There,
See?
now you can hold it.
Why am I holding? I don't want to hold it. I got to talk with my hands.
He's got to come with his hands.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. See, these gloves started out blue. Now they're black. You all seen us do this side. The same process over there, we got to do over here. So you don't need to see us do that side, because you've already seen this side and how this is done, okay? So we're not going to record this side unless you just want us to. I mean,
Just let us down in the comments below if you guys want us to do both, or if you guys are okay with us doing one side.
for now, I'm Rick. That's Jaden from, what are we called again?
Rock Rhyme Garage.
Okay. Rock Rhyme Garage. Catch y'all later.
Peace out.
Peace.